Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Look what's just arrived at my doormat. It is Hanna Karlzon's brand new Halloween book. I'm so excited about it. So we've got the Christmas one, haven't we? Merry Christmas. And now we've got Halloween. It's exactly the same format and layout with this beautiful pumpkin and gold foiling on the front. So without further ado, let's go. So iMusic DK is where I got it from. I will put a link in the description so that if you don't want to wait until the English version comes out, you can get it. However, I think in the US you're going to have to pay customs for it. Hannah did put a post up. So here we are, Halloween, illustrated by Hanna Karlzon, and a little tiny pumpkin here. So this, I think, I did a quick leaf through, so I haven't seen every page, but I think this is one of the darkest images in the book. They're not dark. There's a couple that I picked out, but this is probably the darkest image. But we can have so much fun with that, you know, zombie green. It would be quite good. All right, here we go. So that's your nameplate page. That I presume that says this book belongs to. So we've got a beautiful vampire with her bat wing, a little bat creature down here, and she's got bat wings. She's not too bad. You could always take it out with paint pen if you don't want them there. I quite like the Halloween vibe in here. I mean, look at these little ghosties. They're very cute. And I like the little pictures. We've got a little monster down here. Apart from the claw hands, she's cute. Yeah. And I love these little pictures. It'd be nice to frame them and do each one have a different sort of Halloween-y background. That would be cool. Okay, look at this one. Look at all these ghosts. Look at them. Almost like candle wax, isn't it? In fact, it might well be. Look, there's a candle there. I'm trying to make it out. And this is a ghost holding that candle there. Candle here, and here's a ghost holding it. I'm just trying to make it out, and that ghost tail goes round like that, and another ghost here, head, body. Yeah, so they just look a little bit like dripping candle wax, but can you imagine outlining that, the fun you'd have with that? And then we've got this beautiful witch here with her pumpkins and lovely flowers, and backed with a beautiful archway, and her flowing hair and her little kitty cat. Absolutely distinctively Hanna, which is what we all know and love. So we've got a bit of a mandala with some skulls in it, and then here the teapot, and the steam from the tea and the teapot is little ghosts, little spookies. But very, very cute page. Love it. Beautiful usual paper, lovely and smooth, off-white. Absolutely stunning so far. Oh look, so we've got a page of spooky sweets. We've got ghost chips, bloody soda, bug juice, and candies that say boo. Look at this one. Okay, so this one might be considered a little bit darker to some people, but it's a scarecrow with a pumpkin head. And she's putting her pumpkin head back on. I mean, I would imagine if you're a scarecrow and you've got a pumpkin head, it's quite easy to lose it. I like it. I really do. I think it's very cute. And I ordered it. I don't do dark things, really. I don't do... I watch lots of horror films, but I don't want to colour dark, horrible things. I've never been into the Mythagoria and things like that, but I knew Hannah's wouldn't be too out there, so excuse the paint on my hands. So we've got this beautiful dresser with crystals, mushrooms, candles, a little crocodile skull, beautiful plant here with all the little twirly tendrils on it. That's a gorgeous page. We're going to see some fantastic images come out of here. Instagram's going to be flooded with them, I think. And then we've got a Halloween party where people are dressed up. Double page spread. So we've got a little pumpkin girl down here. The cat. Our lovely witch. Another one over here. The froggy. Excuse me. Oh. And our gentleman dressed up as a bat, but he's a vampire. Little ghost poking out. I think it's really cute. Oh. Pumpkin girl portrait. Excuse me, just have a sip of drink before I cough everywhere. I'm going to think of it like, do you remember the film Return to Oz? I'm showing my age now, but Return to Oz. And you had Jack the Pumpkin Man in there, didn't you? I used to love that film. And then we've got this. Our usual, these would get sort of Christmas and season ones with these ornaments hanging down, but I love the fact that they're little pumpkins and bells. Oh, a whole page of crystals. We could go to town with those, couldn't we? Let's moving my... There we go. Moving my paintbrushes out the way before I drop it on my brand new book. That would not be good. I like this. Look at this pumpkin house. It's even got a little one on the top, like an extension. It's the attic bedroom for crafting. I like that. That's a beautiful page. And basket, look at that little basket full of sunflowers and mushrooms and little ghosties. Oh, this is nice. So the back colouring this big lantern look. Oh, carrying, sorry, not colouring. And we've got flying froggies. So we've got the usual like Halloween-y type things, but you don't have to because of the way she's added these little frogs and things. You don't have to colour it in traditional colours. Although I do tend to lean towards traditional colours. I'm not very good at doing non-traditional. Like if there's a leaf, I tend to think of green. I am trying to move away from that, but I like her. Look, she's got little pumpkin hair bobbles, pumpkin earrings. Yeah, that's cool. A double-headed crow, maybe? Raven? With the massive moon behind. Isn't that beautiful? Oh look, we've got a whole little page of pumpkins. Look at that one. I like that one. I like that one. That's so cool. We have got a mean one. A very sad looking one. Looks like he's wilting. He's got worms eating him. And then we've got the pumpkin girl all dressed up. She's dressed as well, she's got a dragon tail, horns, bat wings. She's a you know, a bit of everything. Perhaps she couldn't decide on the day what she was going to dress up as. But I like her. I like her wink. And then she's holding this flame which has got ghosts in it again. And I love this one. Look, shop open. And we've got a magician frog selling all his wares from this mushroom stall. So we've got pumpkins and squash and mushrooms, a little beetle, potions, herbs and little lights, look. And I quite like this one too. You don't have to make that look spooky. It's got Carolina Kupakowska vibes. Well done, Hannah. We love it. I love it so far. And I love this. Look at this. Now there is one in Magical is it Magical Dawn? No. Magical Dawn, yes. Very similar to this with potions in it, but we can do it much darker and much more rich, vibrant colours, can't we? To accommodate the fact that it's Halloween. Look at this flame that's been caught. Or is it a plant? Plant. That's the roots. And this candle holder has got feet, look. Claws. Lizard. So there's nothing too dark about it, I don't think. I think it's quite good fun for a Halloween one. Oh look, we've got the usual moth. You know, we see the moths and butterflies in Hannah's books, but we've got the skull, and I love this filigree work. And I do like her too, look at that. She's surrounded by this Halloween magical mist. Oh, look at the little kitty cat down the bottom. Oh, very cute. Look at that little face. And she's got her trick-or-treat basket full of lollipops by the look of it. And then, oh, now that needs to be turned into the Cheshire Cat. To me, that's screaming Cheshire Cat. Doesn't it? I think. I like it's got this bold outline here. It's almost like a colour by number if you, yeah, it's very interesting. And the spooky house look, the Halloween, typical Halloween house with a ghost at the entrance. Keep out. Yeah, I don't think you'd have to tell me twice. I don't think I would step foot anywhere near. Yeah, you can have it. You can keep it. I wouldn't even trick or treat at that door. And then we've got an ice cream with all sorts of Halloweeny treats in it. And we've got the crow and the fox. I like the border on this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So we've got wheat and some kind of vine growing up with pumpkins on the top of these columns. Very cleverly done. And then we've got some kind of Frankenstein type deal going on with bolts. And she's been put back together. She's got the scars to prove it. Or the staples to prove it. And then we've got bat slugs. Very clever. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Not if you don't like spiders, but that would be beautiful coloured. So would this. Look at that. So we've got a very spooky forest. And all the only light she's got is from her lantern here. And behind her is a whole troop of, what should we call it? A whole sheet of ghosts. Yeah, that's going to be magnificent. I can see lots of people colouring that one. Beautiful page. Oh, and then we've got a graveyard in one of the beautiful music domes or music boxes. 1721, goodness me. And then we've got our little puppets. That's a nice one. I like well, clowns, but I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. What were they like? No, I began with a P. I can't think what they were called. You could get them in masks and that. They were really big in the 80s, and people would hang the masks on the wall. Keep going to say peridot. It's not peridot, is it? What is the word? Don't know. But anyway, it's a very cool page. Sat on the stage. Awesome. Oh, we've got a witch making a potion. She's got eyes in there and a skull. Little bugs. The little one that escaped over onto this page, where we've got candles melting on top of two skulls. I like that. Imagine the colours you can put in this potion. And the colour that's coming up onto her face and skin would be really cool. And then we've got a bat. It's a bit creepy, that one. A bat carrying a skull. And then a lovely magic shop full of potions and brooms, and you're going to be well versed in colouring pumpkins by the time we've finished. And these are quite tiny, so they're not going to take too long. It looks intimidating, but because they're so tiny, they're not going to take long to colour. But I think that'll have the wow factor when that's coloured. And a little sign down here saying spells, and one there saying love. I can't see what that says. Love. No, I can't make it out. It begins with a P, but I can't make it out. And then we've got all sorts of spooky portraits. And a rather nasty werewolf looking thing that's had his ears pierced twice. It's no wonder he's angry. He doesn't want those earrings in his ear. So we've got a Frankenstein, vampire, a beautiful little cat, two little ghosties, the Cheshire Cat, Froggy, mushroom, pumpkin. Look at the little ghosts in a little line, a lovely moon, a little girl that's got an extra eye. She's got the third eye, and a skeleton. Oh, look at this. Look at that for a double page. That is like the epitome of Halloween, isn't it? What a beautiful double page spread. Oh, I like that very much. And she's got a kitty with her. And her hair's flowing in the breeze. She doesn't look like she's got a care in the world. Apart from that must be rather uncomfortable to ride. I can't imagine anybody sitting on a broom being comfortable. I think I'd have to master the flying on it sitting here. Very uncomfortable. Oh, look at this one. So it's got the dress that the girls wear. The girl wears, the patchwork and all the different bits on it, but it's a ghost. Isn't that cool? I like that one. And then we've got our beautiful cat sat amongst the pumpkins and the mushrooms and the candles. Oh, this is a cool book. This is really lovely. I like it. I've had a bit of a week off, been taking a bit of time out, and this is enough to make you want to pick everything back up quickly and start all over again. That's a nice page. So we've got the moon this side and the sun this side. Elemental sisters, but there's only two. Earth, wind, fire and water, isn't it? So neither. Oh dear. Well, there might be some earth under the sunflowers, you never know. Okay, large pumpkin patch with Mr. Magician Frog and lots of little beetles. And then skulls, the life cycle. As things break down, new life grows in them. Why not? And then we've got a bit of, that's unusual. Have we ever had like a wallpaper page like that before from Hanna? Not that I can recall. So that's quite unusual. And then a lovely girl with a hat and her sunflowers. There's lots of sunflowers in this book. And little spooks up there. That's cool. You've got to admit, that's cool. It's the skeleton wedding. I like it. I like it. So yes, although they're skeletons, we can still colour this all beautiful. And this, I like this too. We've got a Halloween wreath. Yeah, you're going to be very versed at colouring pumpkins by the time we've done with this book. Oh, look at this one. Wow. I like that one. I'm not so keen on the moon, that's a bit freaky. But I like the cat. But it is a Halloween book, so you'd have to expect that there's going to be some freaky pages. Oh. Two wolves. And a hocus pocus potion like that. Wonder what colour will do those. Look at the border. Beautiful, beautiful border. And it's got this edging round it again. All the way around the outside, leaving the centre free for you to do whatever you wanted. And then you could outline round the edge. And I like this page. Two like fire breathing wolves. And then we are, oh look, there's a page on the back. And the broken heart and drippy skulls. So no, not too dark. There are some dark pages, like I mentioned, but not too dark. And on the whole, I'm thrilled with it. I like it very, very much. And I can't wait for Halloween time to come round. And, well, I'm going to colour in it anyway. Don't care. I will put the link down below to iMusic. It's iMusic Denmark is where I get it from. So iMusic DK. And I just literally put in Hanna Karlzon and it comes up with all her books. So a very reasonably priced as well. If you want to get it early and you don't want to wait for UK or US to get it on Amazon. Thank you for joining me. I've got lots of other books and little bits of pieces that I've been sent that I want to do a video on. So I will see you soon. So until then, take really good care of yourselves. But bye for now. Bye.